Alright guys, what we're going to be doing, we're going to take a look at this demonstration. Alright, what I have here, this looks like what?
A match.
Not this. A thing. What do these tubes look like?
A nuclear power plant.
Okay, maybe a nuclear power plant.
Yeah. I mean...
Has something to do with fire.
Chimneys.
Chimneys, very good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the candle and put it underneath one of these chimneys. And I'm going to close the glass door here. Alright, now if I were to put my hand over this chimney, what should I feel? Heat. Okay, if I put it over this one, I don't feel any heat. First of all, why do I feel heat coming out this chimney?
Because there's a fire.
Because there's a fire there. Now, so if I take this smoke and I put it over the chimney, or I put it even in the chimney, can you guys see the smoke?
Yeah.
Alright, so when I put the smoke into this chimney, it just goes up. Now what's going to happen if I do this?
You ain't gonna see nothing.
Oh, it goes down.
Because the fire is sucking all the air and putting it out in that.
Okay, so if I go like this, the smoke goes up.
It's
If I go like this, the smoke goes down.
It's circulating the air.
What do you mean by that?
It's like the fire is sucking the air into that tube and then it's blowing it out.
Okay, so why is the smoke dropping down this chimney? What causes that to happen? Somebody said it, I think. Pressure, very good. Okay, in this case, we're looking at air pressure. So now, what did we say? I feel what if I put my hand over here?
Heat.
Heat. Heat is rising. All right. Now that heat I feel, there is some radiation heat, but that heat I'm feeling is primarily what? Okay, look at it here. Can you see it? It's kind of lackadaisical, lazy. If I put it here, what happens to that smoke? Can you see how it's going faster? Why is it going faster up? What's going up that chimney?
Because the heat rises and so
It does, but what else is rising besides heat? Air. Okay? So the air warms up. As it warms up, does it expand or contract?
Expand.
It expands. All right? Does it get more dense or less dense? All right, so if it expands, it becomes less dense, it's going to float, it's going to rise, it's going to go up this chimney. And my thing is almost dead here. All right? Now here, if the air rises up this chimney, where did that air come from? Yeah, from right above the what?
Fire.
The fire, the candle. That's why it's hot, okay? So that air that's above the candle goes up. So what happens then? So there's no air here. New air is going to rush in. Where does that air come from? Well, over here on the box. Okay, so air comes from over here to here, warms up, and then does what? Goes up the chimney. Okay? So if air leaves the box, what happens to the pressure inside the box? Increases or decreases? If it's leaving the box.
Oh, decreases.
It's decreasing. So that makes the pressure outside the box relatively greater. Okay? So what happens? Well, then the air from outside the box goes down this chimney back into here to refill that space. And then what happens to that air? What happens to the air that goes through this chimney? Okay, why does it come back out? Because it gets hot. Comes back out. Okay, and then cool air does what? Comes back in. Okay, and we get this current, and sometimes that's called a what? Where you have hot air rising and cool air coming in.
Circumference.
It's not conduction. Convection. It's a convection current. Hot air goes up, floats. Cold air falls down. Okay? All right, any questions on that?
No.
All right, so that's kind of neat. It's kind of neat to be able to see that.